Tell you what, we do have some pretty pictures left over from this storm, even if the clouds don't want to go away.
Oh,
this is up at Sandia Peak where the snow really came down yesterday. You can see the footprints there. I believe those were left by Miss Jenna Stewart, who captured this shot. All total, Sandia Peak, 12 inches of snow. It was the big winter. More snow on Sandia Peak than they got way up in the Sangre de Cristo. How about that? And that just goes to show what kind of storm we were dealing with out there. And for that matter, we're kind of still dealing with it. So if you don't mind a few clouds, go grab some pictures and share them with us. Pics at krqe.com, even if you're not up on the mountaintops. This afternoon, will we go partly cloudy? That's my forecast, and I'm sticking to it. Still going to be kind of crisp and cool out there, though. 63 degrees, the eventual high temperature. Eventual, taking a while to get there, dropping back into the 40s this evening. And with clearing skies tonight, which I think they will clear overnight, that sets the stage for that really cold to go of things. So we've got this cool, dry flow in place. At least that's the case in the lower levels of the atmosphere. Still some leftover moisture up top, but with clearing skies tonight, 20s and 30s, a pretty good bet around much of the land of enchantment. But should we get back into the sun business tomorrow, which again, we're hoping for the best, we'll probably more or less eradicate some of those cold temperatures, go 60s and 70s out there, although still some leftover clouds, I think, for the northeastern third of the state, so they're probably in the 50s. But 50s would be an improvement, wouldn't you say? It's 39 in Las Vegas right now, 46 in Raton and Clayton. That's the coolest part of the state, but even down south where the sun is shining, well, we're still kind of cool out there, no matter how you look at it. So even though we've got that dry flow in place at the surface, it's a cool flow out of the northwest, and we're still kind of wrapping around some of that moisture behind that big powerhouse storm. But as it goes away, what's going to happen, and really kind of what's happening right now, we're getting these little weak impulses, weak disturbances kind of dropping in just to the north of us, and that's going to continue to provide at least a few afternoon clouds. So we'll go partly cloudy for the next couple of days. Now, another front comes in over the weekend, but it looks like it'll be moisture starved. So it could well be middle of next week before we really see another bona fide storm come in. In the meantime, a little mixture of clouds and sun and some chilly overnight temperatures. Angel Fire to 22 tonight, may even be revising that temperature down some. Now, Lordsburg dimming, Las Cruces in the low 70s today. That's what the afternoon sun will do for you. But we are starting to filter some of those clouds down into the southeastern corner of the state as well as over the East Mountains. So we are going to limit the warming there to only 50s and 60s at best. Still optimistic that some 60s will show up in the metro this afternoon, but you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So look at our 7-day outlook. We're going to try to put those 60s in starting on Friday and heading into the weekend around Santa Fe. Speaking of the weekend, I think it's looking good. We will see a few passing high clouds, but finally we do kind of shake the chill, at least temporarily. As far as next week goes, big questions around that midweek storm. If the computer models are right, which is real early to put a lot of stock in them, we could have another winter blast by midweek.
I'm more concerned about that 39 overnight low tonight. But
oh, that's right.
We'll get to that winter mix later. Okay,
all right.
Thanks.